Back now to the story of the kidnapped Nigerian girls. Here, the Nigerian community has been out on the streets calling for action. Cordelia Lynch has been to an area of South London with the largest Nigerian community in the UK.
On the streets of South London is a Nigerian community waiting for news of the kidnapped schoolgirls back home. But just like the complex, fractured country they come from, there is no clear consensus about what the government is doing to help.
They are doing enough because no country has won the war on terror. So I think the government is doing enough, and in Nigeria it's a peculiar problem.
Or haven't heard anything, any pressure group really, to say enough is enough or whatever. Apart from people within the community saying, oh, this is bad. But there's a lot of talk, nothing done so far.
But some are reluctant even to speak out. Recent events have heightened tensions here. The vast majority of people we've spoken to feel very strongly about what's happened to the girls, but weren't prepared to speak on camera because they fear for the safety of their families back home.
Wait for the Secretary of State for the Commonwealth and ask him what he's doing. And
there have been protests growing in profile.
And only today or yesterday do the authorities in Nigeria say that they're setting up a committee.
These Nigerian Muslim women are planning one this Friday, indignant at kidnappings being carried out in the name of Islam.
The religion of Islam is being tainted, and people say it's the Muslims. The Muslims are at it again. But Islam didn't say women shouldn't go to school. Islam encourages women to go to school. I feel really sad. First of all, as a human being, this shouldn't happen to anybody. It's somebody's child today, somebody's daughter today. It could be my daughter tomorrow.
Kidnapping is not a new crisis for Nigeria. These women believe corruption is at the heart of the country's problems, but they claim a weak government is allowing terror to thrive.
What intelligence do the government have as to prevent future occurrence? That is the question on every Nigerian lips. They're not giving us indication enough to show that they're trying to prevent future occurrence. We've had 2 bomb blasts in the same location in the space of 2 weeks. No, that is very worrying. And to say this will or will not happen again is something I cannot answer.
The reason why we're having so much problem is because when things happen, nobody's held accounted for. You're afraid to move around, you're afraid to travel. You don't know when the next bomb is going to go off.
And clear messages have been hard to come by from a corner of a country deeply divided along political and religious lines.
3 weeks after 235 school girls were kidnapped, it took the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 3 weeks to make a public comment. What kind of leadership is that?
And in the absence of detail, fear continues to grow.
Cordelia Lynch. We're back tomorrow at 7. One afterthought, beware your hairdresser. Now, that's Channel 4 News. Good evening.
Good evening.